In this video, I'll explain the structure of the program and how to use it. Let's start by going down the menu for Level 1. Go to the Teachers Parents section. If you want to go back to the home page for Level 1, click on the Home button. Another way of going back home, wherever you are, is to click on the star logo. Let's look at the Teachers Parents section in detail. The first item is about the program, and you'll see that we have a complete rundown of what's on every level of the program. For instance, we are in Level 1 now. There are 4 books in Level 1. Each of the 13 levels has 4 books, making 52 books altogether in this first unit. The new words for students to learn in Level 1 are I, see, and Sam, and the new sounds or phonemes are a, s, and m. Finally, in the last column are the sight words, or special words, as we call them. As we scroll down, you'll see the same thing for the other 12 levels that make up this first unit of the Reading Teacher program. The next item is the frequently asked questions. I hope you'll be sending in your questions, and if they are questions that other members will want to know the answers to, we'll add them to this page. Just go to the Contact Us page and send us a question. Now on to the Lesson Plans pages. You can watch the video which explains the concepts of synthetic phonics. Then go to the lesson plan for each phoneme covered in the level. In this case, a, and s. Let's take a look at consonant There are various ways that we can view the lessons. We can play the video. If you don't want to watch the whole video, it's less than 5 minutes long, you can view the lessons online. Each lesson page from the video is available here. Or you can download the lessons to your computer so that you can use them directly from your computer when you are not online. They are Adobe Acrobat PDFs. As you can see, there are links to the resources in the PDF. The other way to use the lessons is to print them. Again, they will be Acrobat PDF files, but these will be black and white. I recommend printing the lessons and storing them in a binder for use whenever you need them. All the resources for each level are under the Resources menu item. For instance, if you want the Sing a Song of Snowflakes song sheet, just click to get the PDF. Now let's go back to the previous page. The last menu item on the Lesson Plans page is Printable Books, where you can download the stories in book form. The video on this page explains how to assemble the books. That's covered the Lesson Plans pages, so let's go back to the Teachers Parents page. The next menu item is Quiz Results. Students take a quiz at the end of each story, and this section will give you detailed results for each student on your roster. As a teacher or parent, you need to have a separate username and password for this administration section. If you have already signed up as an administrator, this is where you sign in. If you have not yet signed up, click on the Sign Up Here button at the bottom of the page and fill in your details on the registration form. You will be sent a confirmation email. Click on the link in the email and you are ready to sign in. Your username will be your first name followed by a dot, followed by your last name. It is case sensitive. In this admin section, you can add students to your roster by clicking on the Manage Students menu item. This page shows all the students on your roster with their usernames and passwords. Fill in the form at the bottom of the page to add a student. Be sure to give them a username and password that they can easily remember and type. Let's go back to the administration menu and check the tests that the students have attempted. Click on the individual students' results item and you'll see a list of all the students on your roster. Click on the last name of a student to see which tests he or she has attempted. Click on the icon on the left to see how the student answered the questions for each test try. You can print the report or export it as an Excel file. Now, let's go back to the teacher-parent page. The next menu item is Levels. This will give you access to all the 13 levels in the first unit. But please remember that the stories must be strictly followed in order, because the sounds and words in each story build upon those learned in previous stories. It is important that students master each story before moving on to the next. Each new word throughout the program is repeated at least 5 times in the story in which it first appears, and 5 more times in the next 10 stories. The Tell a Friend item allows you to spread the word about ReadingTeacher.com. Fill in your name and your email address, and then the names and email addresses of up to 4 of your friends. You can add a personal message if you'd like. Finally, add the security code you see in the red box to stop spammers using auto programs. Click Send Recommendation, and your friends will thank you for letting them know about ReadingTeacher.com. The last menu item is Your Details. If you want to change your password or email address, use this page. Those were all the pages in the Teacher-Parent section. Now let's look at the pages for students. These pages have been designed with audio directions and simple navigation for students to use independently or with minimal supervision, depending upon their age and ability. After your students have completed the lessons for each phoneme, those are the lessons we looked at in the Teacher-Parent section, they can go on to the stories, starting with Story 1, I See Sam. We begin by reviewing the phonemes that students need to know to read the story. We need to know 3 sounds to read the story. The first sound is S, as in the beginning of snake. Click on the letter to hear the S sound. Click on the picture of the snake to hear the S sound at the beginning of the word snake. S. Snake. Sun. The second sound we need to know to read this story is A, as in the beginning of apple. Click on the letter to hear the A sound. Click on the picture of the apple to hear the A sound at the beginning of the word apple. Apple. They then do exercises to make sure that they know the sounds. Look at the 3 pictures. What's in the pictures? Click on the picture that begins with the S sound, as in the beginning of snake. S. No, that's A for ant. Try again. S. Yes, sandwich begins with S. Well done. Look at the 3 pictures again. Then they go on to review the blending of the sounds. We get the word Sam when we blend the 3 sounds s, a, and s, a, Sam. Then we teach the high frequency or sight words in the story. We call these special words. We need to learn 2 special words to read this story. The first word is I. This is the word I. I. The characters in the story are introduced. In this story, you will meet Matt the rat and Sam the lion. Matt the rat. Sam the lion. And then the story is summarized.
In his big book, Matt the rat sees a picture of a real lion and learns many things about lions. Matt sees what a real
Students can have the story read to them by clicking the ears, or they can read it themselves by clicking the eyes. Let's click on the ears to start.
Listen to the story. See. See? I see. I see. Read the story.
Now let's read the story ourselves. When reading themselves, they can click on a word that they are not
See.
sure of. At this early stage, they should
I
know all the words,
see.
but as they go further into the program, they may want to be reminded of a word or 2.
Sam.
You can now read the story again, or go on and do the quiz. Read the story again. Do the quiz.
After the story, they should do the quiz to test their comprehension and vocabulary. Now do the quiz. On the following quiz pages, click on the red question mark to hear the question. Click on the number 1, 2, or 3, which has the correct answer. Who found the book? Snake. Matt the rat. Snake. Sam the lion. Matt the rat. Yes, Matt the rat found the book. From the picture in the story, can you tell where lions sleep? From the picture in the story, can you tell where lions sleep? Cave. Yes, lions sleep in caves.
Oh, yeah! Good job! You've completed the quiz. Your teacher will have your score. Click on the arrows to read the story again, or click on the star to read another story. Read the story again. Read another story.
You will be able to see the results of the quizzes in the Teacher-Parent section, as I explained earlier in this video. That's a brief rundown of the Reading Teacher program. Please let us have your feedback by sending us a message through the Contact Us page. All of the team at ReadingTeacher.com hope that you'll enjoy using the program with your students.